Chief, what are you doing? So, not exactly too sure what the plan is today. I was planning on heading out to cottage country and get some of those rocks and some firewood done, but I'm not doing it in this weather. It wasn't supposed to rain today. It says on the weather it's not even raining, and I come outside and it's raining. So, yeah, not running the saw in the rain, and wood's just 10 times harder to cut in the rain. So, not sure what we're gonna do. Not too sure. Heading to the car. Not really too sure what to do in this weather. We got pretty much all the units done. Like, all we can really do now is wait for the dumpster to be emptied at the shop so we can start filling her back up. But yeah, other than that, can't really do too much at the units. It's raining, so I don't want to go all the way out to cottage country and start cutting wood, because it's just going to be a bitch and we'll get soaked. And also, you got to consider the fact that the weather's going to be at least 3 times worse out on the water. So I think we might just take that go over to Grandma's house and see about putting the new stereo in her, because not really like the stereo that's in it. And yeah, just do some things for me, I guess. Like, it's my birthday and I'm ready to work, but I don't know, the weather's sort of screwing with us. Barry just texted me and he said don't worry about going out there right now. He said it might clear up this afternoon, but he said other than that, probably just do it tomorrow. So I think today we're gonna focus on pulling this thing out of the car and put the one from the Blazer in the car. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Got our ashtray pulled out, pan was off. Now we can see some screws. So we'll get those screws pulled out, and then hopefully that gives us a little bit of loosening up. Then we'll have to get the other radio and all that fun stuff. Starting to get somewhere. We are starting to get somewhere. So we got the brackets on the radio of the Blazer. Figuring out what to do. We're just taking all the old connections off of it, because when I took it out of the Blazer, I just like ripped it right out. So that's all gotta go in the garbage. Gotta go inside, get some scissors, a couple other things. Then yeah, these are all our speaker wires. These are power wires. That was an extra power wire when I had it in the Blazer. And yeah, basically it's almost ready to go in. We just gotta go in and get some scissors. We'll make some cuts, blend some wires together, get the electrical tape out, and we should be minty. Making some progress. Got this wire all connected, taped up. Got this wire connected, got tape up. Then we're on to the black one. 10:28, Studsky got here a little while ago. Phone's at 4% though, so we're gonna plug her in and then we'll come back for the phone for a little bit. Stereo's pissing me off, so I came in for some peanut butter and toast. Two o'clock in the afternoon. We've been here since like 9 a.m. and we have not gotten anywhere. We've basically dicked around with every single wire you could possibly ever really even imaginary think about dicking around. We got all the power wires you should need, and just nothing's going for us here. So I'll show you sort of what's going on if fucking things will dick off for me. So we got power, negative, and then oh look, we have an extra power, and then it still has no power. So fiddle me this. Power, ground, whatever. No power. You have no power at all. Worked in the Blazer, worked in my Charger, worked in like 5 other cars, but it's not gonna work in this hunk of shit. And this is the newest vehicle I've ever owned. So, like, I don't know what those, like, I don't get it. Like, I honestly don't get it. If you have power, and your grounds, then you even have this little wire grounded off on a screw, and everything still does not want to work. Like, to me, that's just fucking impossible. Like, I don't get how it doesn't work. I've checked all my fuses, checked the fuse in the radio. Like, I guess it's like, no, fuck you, Brappy, you're turning 20 today. Fuck you, you don't get to fucking listen to any radio or nothing. So, honestly, I'm, like, this far to just pitching this radio right back in the fucking attic where it came from, and having no radio, because it honestly doesn't bug me that much. And then people can't be fucking with my radio, because guess what? I don't have one. So I think that's my best bet. 3:30 in the afternoon. We've came to the conclusion something is fucked with this wiring. Because we got another radio in here and we wired it up just like we would in any other vehicle. And it's not turning on. And I know this one works because it was the shed radio. And it's still like brand new. Friggin' plastic still covering it. So there's something up here. I've been checking the fuses. Checked all the fuses in there. Checked fuses under the hood. Can't find any blown fuses. So yeah, I mean, really, we're gonna be out of radio for a bit. Because these are the plugs from the other radio. But I'm not gonna spend my time to rewire all these little nubs back up. And then plug in that old shitty radio and bolt it all back in. Just to have tunes. I'd rather just not have the music, I guess. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've completely wasted my whole day. Whole day is gone. I was planning on quickly throwing in a stereo. Because usually I can install a stereo, an amp, a sub, the whole 9 yards in a day. So I figured it'd maybe take me an hour, 2 tops to do the deck. So I was going to do that, then check the fluids, give the car a clean, maybe a vacuum, clean the mats, get some other stuff in here. And now we just killed our radio and just set it back in here for now. So there's not a big hole. So yeah, that's our day. Just could have done what we did today a lot quicker. All we could have done is pull that out, snip the wires, put that back in, and that's about all the progress we made. But we could have done it in 4 minutes instead of like 6 hours, 4 hours. But whatever. Whatever.